everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. We have such a fantastic launch for you today. My name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be the host for this show. Jess is producing the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
What snacks have you got?
Fruit today.
Fruit snacks, very healthy.
I've got Baby Bell,
of course. Never a show without a Baby Bell, Jess. And over in the demonstration station, I would like to say the queen of this product. She has developed these pens. She's written the handbook for these pens. She's made cards for these pens. What else haven't you done? It's Stacey, everyone.
I'm not picking them and sending them.
So oh yeah, that's
I'm
the one
sorry,
thing she's not doing.
That's one thing I'm not doing.
Picking and sending, but everything else, it's been like your little baby.
It is my little baby, yeah.
Your first of a few coming up as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of babies coming up. Not real ones, just like to stress.
Prism babies.
Lots of prism babies.
Lots of prism babies.
Yeah, but it's honestly really exciting.
It is very exciting.
Because there's so many good things coming up, and like me and Anne-Marie have been working on quite a lot of different things, and every single time we work on something, we're like, this is our new favourite thing. It's
they
great.
are really good.
Absolutely great.
They are really good. I mean, I have had nothing to do with these.
No, I know.
I used them yesterday for the very first time, though.
Did you like them?
Yesterday. They're very, very good. Very, very good. I use them for lots of different things as well, which I found quite fun. But there's some techniques in the handbook that I definitely need to try. Because I've seen other people's cards and I'm like, how have they done that? So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to play.
We have to stress that today's show is less about like card making and much more about techniques.
Definitely.
So if you have any questions at all about these pens,
get them in. Yeah.
Because we're going to go through questions and test things and
a Nat and Stace chat day.
Yeah.
Nat and Stace chat technique. Oh, I can't say Wednesday. What else can we use?
Wisdom Wednesday.
Wisdom Wednesday. How good is that? She's been thinking about that, Jess. Wisdom Wednesday. This is what we're going to do today. So, to celebrate our fantastic members, because it is Members Week this week, remember, we have brand new metallic markers for you. You can get them on the website right now. If you want to shop ahead, you can do hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Get them in your baskets, get that double discount, and then sit down, relax, make a brew, maybe get a biscuit, bit of cake, and watch this show for all of the knowledge you will need to know. This week is Members Week. It ends Sunday, the 10th of August at midnight. You have got double discount all week across the website. That means that club members that normally get 5% are going to receive 10% on their orders, and diamond members are going to get a huge 20% off. That does include our new launches that we have this week for you, which is incredible. Now, before we get to showing you these markers and we get into the show, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. It is an incredible prize this week because, like everything we've done this week, we have doubled it. So not only have we doubled the amount of money we're giving away, we've doubled the amount of winners we have for you. This is our Premier Craft Tools bundle. It is going to contain your divider storage, your cutting mat. It is your 8x8 cutting mat. We're going to give you your Premier Craft Tools scissors.
I can't believe they're in there.
Always need. Why we've not got any left?
Well, I don't know. I feel like we've maybe got a little bit low stock.
Well,
I still can't believe they're in there.
That doesn't stop us, Stacey.
No, I know.
And you're also going to get the fantastic 3-in-1 die brush. So loads and loads of products in here. 4 winners as well, worth over £50. We give away £100 every week. Yeah, well, all right, Jess. I was trying to double it up. Double discount, double people. Yeah, £60 worth of products, thereabouts, minus the 4p. Like, share and comment. Poinsettias are native to which country? Is it A, Poland, B, New Zealand, or C, Mexico? Like, share and comment for this incredible deal of goodies. Right, are you ready? Shall we just get on with it?
Yep.
Let's have a look at these incredible cards. How incredible are those cards? You'll see some of those featured in our handbook as well as some other ones that the design team have made for us. They are absolutely fantastic. As always, here at Hunky Dory, we have loads of different ways in which you can buy our new products, and this one is incredible. The value you're getting here is immense. This is our Prism Metallic Markers Ultimate Collection, and that is going to give you your pack of metallic markers, your colour assortment, normally £14.99. You're also going to get your pack of metallic markers in gold and silver, those $3.99 each, and then we're going to give you your handbook as well, worth $9.99, to give you all of that fantastic knowledge and get the most out of your pens, which you know, if you have had Prism markers or any Prism products before, our handbooks are worth so much because they're just jam-packed with techniques and inspiration and all the things that you need to know. Look at the price on this though. Double discount for this incredible offer. £24.96 for you to get this home today. If you're a Diamond member though...
I know, don't even get me started, because £24.96 was good enough. Like, I was blown away by that price. But under £20 for all that. That is just...
all of this.
This is... The handbook's worth $9.99.
I know. So that means all of your pens are worth $9.99.
It's madness.
It's absolutely silly. I cannot believe it. This is such a fantastic deal for you to grab hold of today. So if you want to get it all, you can do. £24.96, £22 if you are a club member. If you're a Diamond member though, under £20 to get your hands on these fantastic pens today. It saves you £8 anyway, which is already ridiculous. That is near enough the cost of your handbook, but no, we're taking it even lower today. Double discount on this fantastic brand new product. Now, if you're thinking you don't want to get it all, or you're wanting to get extras because you're going to use your gold and silver so much more, then you can of course buy things individually. We have our metallic markers colour assortment, £14.99 to get your hands on your metallic markers. And these have, I love this because I remember actually testing these out with you, and we picked the colours, didn't we, for this one. We were there was loads of colours to choose from, to be honest, weren't there? There was some that were quite similar. There was some that we knew that we wanted, like colours of. But 12 double-ended metallic markers you're going to get in here. You're going to get that fantastic brush marker nib, which is just stunning, and some of the effects you can create with that, especially when it comes to sort of like writing and script, is beautiful, isn't it? Then we've got your fine liner, which is great for adding details and bits and pieces to your cards, or creating your cards just from your markers as well. They are absolutely fantastic. So you've got that brush for colouring larger areas, you've got that bullet nib for detailed colouring as well. You've got that fantastic shimmer finish, and you get them in 12 different colours. So we've got copper, we've got the ruby red, we've got amethyst, we've got emerald, we've got jade, which is a gorgeous colour, we've got sapphire, we've got that black for you as well, we've got bronze, violet, champagne, aquamarine and rose quartz. So a really nice selection of colours coming to you. That's $14.99. That price again.
I know.
£11.99. That's less than £1 a pen.
Yeah.
£1 a pen for a metallic marker.
I'm just speechless.
It's absolutely silly. So you can buy these individually. £14.99, £11.99 if you're a Diamond member. It's mental. We've then got your this, which we think is probably going to be the biggest seller, because if we think about metallic markers, the colours we use the most are gold and silver.
Yeah, so these, we've done a double pack, so they're both double-ended in there, so you're not getting like one fine liner, one
brush
they
marker.
are both double-ended in there. We did the gold and silver because you are going to use these time and time again, especially because we've got the gold and silver foiling throughout our paper craft kits.
100%. It's just an iconic sort of like style and colour as
Yeah.
well. It's something you're going to use more. So getting 2 of them is even better as well than
Yes,
getting 1 of them.
But also you can obviously have one in your travel kit,
Yeah.
one at home.
Yeah.
You can give one to a friend as well if you
Yeah,
want to. So there's lots of
absolutely.
things, but you have got your double pack in there.
And double discount on these as well. Should be £3.99 each. They are £3.19 if you are a Diamond member. That is for 2 of these fantastic pens, and like Stacey says, they are both dual tips, so you've got your fine liner and your brush liner on both of these pens. You are just going to get 2 of each, because what is the point in having 1 of each? You need to have 2.
Yeah.
You always need a spare when it comes to stuff like this. So that is your gold and silver. Then we have our handbook. Now we're going to go over to Stacey, because Stacey's going to be able to tell you so much more about the handbook than I am. But your handbook is £9.99. Maybe it's that you're wanting to get the Ultimate Collection and then another handbook, so you can sort of like share these pens with a friend. So they've got their own book to sort of read through. But it is jam-packed full, as always with our Prism books, with so much information that you need. We've got downloadable content in here. You can visit the hub to download these. They are going to consist of your colour sheet, so you can put your colour down and you can see how they sort of lie down on your cardstock. It is also going to contain your brush lettering worksheets. So this is really, really cool, because not only do you have all of sort of like the lines and the guidelines to follow to sort of help you to learn how to do it properly, you've also got the full alphabet in here, which I absolutely love. I used to love worksheets like this when I was younger, like writing through them. Let me skip through some of the alphabet for you. You've then got your lowercase letters, because of course we need to know how to do both of them. So you've got all of them in there. One moment. Yeah, there you go. And then we've got these for you as well, which if you wanted to, you could print out on some of your hunky-dory at home papers, and then you could just go over these, and you wouldn't even know, once you've got your metallic marker down, you wouldn't even know that you'd sort of use like that guideline. And they could be like sentiments for your cards. You can of course make them bigger and smaller if you pop them into your design spaces, but free to download on the hub. That's included for you, which is always incredible that we've got those extra freebies. And then it's just jam-packed full with so many useful bits and pieces that you will need to know. Stacey's going to run through that once we go over to Stacey. But let me show you some card models first of all before we go over there, because they're just stunning. I've not shown you the swatches. I feel like I need to show you that as well. Look how beautiful these are. Some of them will use stamps that we've got that's still available for you to buy. Some of them just focus on the incredible sort of colours that we've got throughout those assortments. You can be using these with so many products. This one has been used with little book pages. We've got dies included in here, stamps, so you can use them with your stamps. You can use them on different materials as well, so they're going to work on your acetate. We've got this one here, which is stunning. This one uses your peel-offs, so you can colour in your peel-offs and get that metallic finish. You could use these on different products like wood. Lisa's created this gorgeous like Merry Christmas sign on that wood slice there. This one has been used on parchment, which looks really, really pretty with those lights behind it. And then look at this. I love this. Natalia has done this for us. Look at how gorgeous these colours all blend together.
It's so nice, aren't they?
Absolutely phenomenal that you can get this level of like ombre within your metallic markers.
Yeah.
So all 12 of those metallic markers, of course, look different depending on what surface we use them on. And Stacey will probably touch on that in her, what are we calling it? Wisdom Wednesday.
Yeah.
But you can see here all the colours, including the gold and silver. And we've done a swatch here on our cardstock. This is our watercolor card. We've also done it on our black card, so you can see how gorgeous they stand off black card. They're not soaking into that coloured cardstock. They're not hiding. They stand loud and proud on top of your pigmented paper. And then, of course, on your craft card as well, they look absolutely stunning. Also going to work beautifully on any of your colours of Matastic.
Yep.
Any of your colour block fantastic paper pads.
Yeah.
Anything that you've got, you're going to be able to add this to. And I'm guessing on regular Adorable Scoreable as well.
Yeah, so anything like acetate,
Parchment.
coated cardstock. Parchment's a little bit different. Acetate and coated cardstock, because of the shine on it,
Yeah.
you can colour onto it, but you have to leave it to dry for about a day.
Okay.
So it dries within like a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
But it's tacky.
Oh, I see.
So you can't
You can't move it or make cards with it because it's probably going to like ruin the design or crack
just leave it and it will dry fully and it will stay permanent then.
See, top tips from Wonder Wednesday. So, Stacey, over to you.
Cool.
Tell us everything we need to know.
Okay, so in this handbook, there is so much. I have tried to put as much wisdom in this as possible. So I thought it would be really good, even though we recommend you have like doing your own swatches on the black craft and white. This is also a really handy guide. So if you're on the go and you haven't got your swatches with you, you can just use this as reference. You've got all your colours and it's all named. So then when you go through this and it says which colour it is, you can easily find which colour of pen that you need. Then we go into some of the features of the metallic markers. So just about the dual tip, about the same colours. They are water based, so we can do lots of techniques with water based stuff. What materials it will work on, so it does mention like the acetate takes a little bit of time to dry. What else we need, so like the glass mats, the messy mats, your adhesives, spray bottles. We've got quite a lot of those come up in the show as well. And then top tips. This is really, really handy to have.
I love a top tip page.
Top tips, yeah. So storing your markers, because they are double-ended, we always recommend storing them flat. If you do store them upright, then just every now and again turn them over and just keep rotating them. A bit like you do with your die plates, and just keep that ink moving.
Yeah.
Which ink pad? So
does that depend on how you're going to use your markers?
yes, because your markers will go over any ink pad, basically. But if you're going to add water to them, like a water brush, then you will obviously need something that's water resistant.
Yeah.
So like your StazOn or First Fine.
Yeah.
The other thing about this, so you can see in this picture here, it's opaque ink, so it will cover whatever you colour.
So essentially, if you still want the line work there from a stamp, you can't go over that stamp.
No, so I've stamped these out so I can show you. So this is the brush end. So if we go over this, it covers that completely. If you want to colour inside, then you just have to be really, really careful and colour inside the lines. But
so like you would with like a colouring book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing about that though is that you can do
oh, you could do no line colouring.
No line colouring.
Yes.
So you can actually go over the edge of this using it as a guide.
That's so clever. It's
You
like
can
a
go over
template.
all the details and eventually it will look like you've hand drawn that.
That's so cool.
So it's such a cool technique with that, with the pens. So that's just something to bear in mind. The other thing that you can do is stamping on top. So let's just put this out the way for a minute. So let's bring in that same colour. Now, if you colour in large areas, I would use long brush strokes. The pens have got like a silver sort of sheen to them.
Yes.
That's what makes them metallic. So what it does, it's like I want to say a powder, but I don't think it is. It's suspended in that ink.
It's like a mica, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a mica, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you can see, you do get lines. That's just the way that the pen is built.
Yeah.
If you start doing this, that's absolutely fine. But then once you come to this, you'll start getting little lines everywhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that.
So this, for me, is a neater finish because then you can go over, and then once you've got that, you can then go over it again.
And
But
build
you can
up
see
that colour.
that once you go over it, the silver moves within the ink.
Yeah.
So you've got this, but then the other fun thing that you can do is, I did find a stamping block, is you can then stamp over the top of it.
Nice. And that's not going to affect the stamp at all or the ink at all?
No. So we're just using VersaFine.
Does it matter what stamp you ink over the top of the markers?
What stamp?
Or what ink you use to stamp with?
So I just tested it, and I've said in the book, you can use VersaFine, Prism, embossing and watermark ink pad or stays on. I would just use VersaFine because you're going to get all that detail, but then it just stamps over perfectly.
Oh, that's so good.
If you use something like your stays on, I think it just becomes a little bit lighter.
Okay, because it will seep into the
think
cardstock
so, yeah.
a little bit more.
Whereas VersaFine sort of sits on the top of the ink, so I would definitely recommend you VersaFine for that
Nice.
technique. But that's really good if you don't want to colour, if you want to colour the background but you don't want to do it sort of in the lines.
Yeah.
Because then you can fussy cut that out.
I would also say with that type of technique then, if you wanted to kind of like do the colouring within the lines, if you had a stamp that you'd use your stamping press with, you could then colour it, put it back on your stamping press, and then stamp back over it to make sure that the detail was like perfect.
Yeah, you can do that. So you can stamp, colour, and then stamp again.
Nice.
Yeah. So the other thing is layering colours. So this works really nicely. So let's bring in. So it doesn't work for all colours because obviously it just depends on the tone. But what you can then do is the colours will layer. Can you see that?
I might need to hold it up a little bit.
So the colours will layer over the top of one or the
nice.
other.
Yeah, we can see that
Which
now.
is really, really nice. So it doesn't sort of like blend like you would expect with water-based. You would expect it to sort of seep together, whereas these kind of sit on top of each other really, really nicely. So even though it's water-based, it's kind of not got the same rules as water-based stuff. It's kind of a weird hybrid, I'd say. So that's your top tips. We've also got a section on using pressure. So this is really good with your brush lettering, but there's also a technique that we'll come to in a minute later on in the book. And then you've got sections. So we've got colouring techniques. So you've got your colouring, which we've mentioned, colouring within the lines itself. This section here, this was colour placed down and then heat embossed on top. So you can totally do that if you want to. You've got your adding detail to an image. So this was the original, and you can see it's quite muted in this area here. And then we've just added extra detail. So you've got detail all the way along here. And this looks really good in sort of real life because you can get that, you can sort of move it around and get that sheen. But it means that you can start making images pop. So if you want that extra sort of colour, it's going to work perfectly. We've seen this card already, it's absolutely beautiful. Using different colours and using like a stippling effect. So it's basically just dots, which is, again, beautiful. Blending colours, we've got step-by-steps down here on how to do that. So you're just adding your colour. So let's just quickly show you that. So let's bring in, you can use two totally different colours, or you can use sort of a similar colour. But what you can do is, let's say we do a H, and then we want this bottom bit to be a different colour. So you just go over it, and you can use your fine end or your brush end, and just go over it, and then just keep going backwards and forwards between the colour and blending it out. So you can see I'm going backwards and forwards with strokes, and it blends out beautifully. So let's just add a little bit more on there. Then they are two very similar colours, so you might not be able to see this on screen very well.
Oh no, I can see that.
Can you see it?
that
Yeah.
here, yeah. Sorry, there's so many questions I've actually just stolen Jess's to-do pad, and I'm writing the questions so I don't forget them. So I'm just scrolling through all of the comments on YouTube and on Facebook.
So bring that up. you can see very slightly that you've now got that ombre colour. You've got sort of the red tone at the top going down to the purple. So you can blend those really nicely. Let's just do another one. So then, and then let's see if we can blend this purple one in. So obviously these are two very different colours. So we're going to blend that up there. Then we're going to use the gold again and start mixing the colours. I'm just going to keep going backwards and forwards. And those colours will mix. You can see that they're mixing a little bit there. And just keep working until you are happy with the blend that you've got.
That's very cool. And that's not going to ruin the pen at all, or do you have to kind of like scribble?
No, it's absolutely fine.
Oh, that's so good. Because sometimes if you use like your alcohol markers in that way, you need to like take the colour out because it like seeps onto the other side.
So you can see that those two very different colours have blended beautifully. So it is just a case of patience and blending the two colours. Your watercolour cardstock is going to be your best friend because you'll be able to sort of work it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it works perfectly fine on Inkme as well. So that is your blending. Also in your book is some watercolour techniques. So there's lots of techniques in here, but let's bring in this stamp. This is beautiful. I made a card in the handbook with this. You can see how beautiful this is. So when you add water, so you add your ink onto your glass mat. We're going to actually show you this. You're going to blend it with your water brushes and then you paint it on. So like you do with your Prism inks, it works really, really nicely. So let's choose this pinky colour. And we're just going to place that down. And then this is where I haven't brought my water brushes in. Oh, no, I have.
You got them?
I've got some sort of water brush, yeah. So I always just like to get the water activated first, and then you can start adding this in.
Ooh,
now, depending on how much ink, so I've obviously got quite a lot down there, so it's going to give me a dark effect. So that works beautifully. Now if I want less, I'd just start pulling it out a little bit and start watering it down. And then you've got a lighter tone. So you can just keep going as light or as dark as you want. With watercolour sort of effects like this, I always start light because then I can add more for the shading. Like so.
Just to let everyone know, I am writing down all of your comments, all of your questions. We'll go to a little Q&A with Stacey after she's sort of finished this section, but I just want to let her run through what she's doing right now, and then we'll get all of your questions answered. So please bear with us, and we will get Stacey to answer your questions.
So this is the watercolour effect that you can create, which is really, really nice. So the same thing that we did before, if you were to go over here, you're going to get rid of all those line details, which, if that's the effect that you're going for, it's absolutely fine.
While you're doing this, I do have a little question for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I did say I wasn't going to do that. Can you go over that? Do you know like how I used yesterday in my demo, how I put the colour down with my water pen? And then I pulled the colour away.
That's what
Can
we're
you
doing
do that?
next. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I would add a little bit of colour here in the darkest area. Let's just... So that is completely clean now, that brush. So we're just going to pull this down. And because it's on that watercolour cardstock, it's going to pull really, really nicely.
That looks
which
so
means
good.
that you get that really nice ombre.
Yeah.
So just by doing all those different effects, you get totally different looks each time.
Really different looks.
Really different, and different tones as well. So
Yeah.
don't just think, well, this is really dark and I don't want that colour. have a look at it watered down and see how that's going to look and create your own tones.
And I love the fact that with the swatch sheet that you've done, you've got those separate boxes in,
Yeah.
so you can put that colour down straight on, and then you can do like a watered down version, so you can see how they both work.
So we're just going to add a little bit of colour up here, a little bit of colour down this end, and we're going to see if we can blend the two colours together as well, because we can bring that colour down, and I'm just going to bring this colour up here. It means that you can blend the two colours really nicely together.
Oh, that is nice. Oh,
Really,
I
really nicely.
really like that effect.
So it's just another way of blending the two colours together really nicely. But it's possibly an easier way of using
Of
this.
like creating that ombre.
Yeah, rather
Yeah.
than using like your Prism inks.
Yes.
Because you can actually use that fine nib,
Yes.
you get a much nicer area of colour.
And you've got that shimmery metallic look
Yeah.
as well. That's still
So
in
because
there.
you're adding water, it loses a tiny little bit of the shimmer, but you do still get
Yeah.
a little bit of the
Claire
effect.
has just asked that question. If I'm using it as watercolour, do I still get the metallic shimmer? So thank you for answering
So
that
yes, you do, but you do lose
question.
some
Can
of
you
it.
hold it up a little bit closer so you can see the
I'm
difference?
just trying to see if I can add a little bit more. I don't know whether it'll show through.
You can definitely tell the difference between that first one that you did, which is like blank laid down, and then the other ones. We might have to show it on my cam.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe sometimes this is a little bit. Can we show it on this one, Jess? Can you see?
So you can see obviously the one that's gone down straight with the pen
Which is this
has
one
that
here.
silver sort of
Sheen.
sheen, yeah, whereas the other ones have more, a little bit more of a flat finish.
Yeah, but you can still see it.
Yeah.
To the eye, you definitely can still see it. I think it works better on the ones where you've actually laid the colour down and then
Yeah.
dragged it out. You still get that metallic look a lot more than on the other ones where you've picked it up.
Yeah.
And those ones have been more concentrated with water, so that's probably
Yeah,
why.
because you are
Give you that
obviously
back.
diluting the solution quite a bit. So you are going to lose the sheen to it, whereas if you add the colour to your cardstock and then pull it out, you will still get a little bit of the metallic sheen, just not as much as you do when you do it flat. The other thing that you can do, we'll use the back of this, while we've got this already down, we can add some other colours into the mix. Let's put a bit more of that down. Let's put a little bit of silver in there. And then we're going to use our water bottle. Just going to give it a really good spray. And then we're going to use the back of this
Oh, we can do our smooshing.
and smooshing around. And you're going to get different colours each
I
time.
love that.
But look at that. And then what you can also do is dry this off and then add another colour over the top of it, and it all lays over really, really nicely together. Again, because you've watered it down, you're going to lose a little bit of the sheen.
I feel like you can still see some of the shimmer though, especially in that
Yeah.
silver.
The other thing that I haven't tried is if you have a water solution, whether you could add some of your pearlescent powders just to bring that sheen
wanna
back a
try
little
it?
bit. We can give it a go. If
We've got them in
have
here.
we got
I'm
a silver?
Sure we do. Where are they?
No, they all look
I've
like...
got a pink. I've got a blue. I can go and get mine. I know where they are. Do you want me to go get mine?
Yeah, we can...
I mean,
yeah,
we're here, aren't we? We're here to show you what you can and can't do. So we might as well do it.
So we've got that smooshy background. The other thing, let's give this a dry with our heat tool. I mean, it's already pretty dry. It's only in that where it's really concentrated.
pearlescent powders. I mean, good luck. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you didn't tell
Which
me
one
that
do you
were
want? The silver?
the silver. If you saw Natalie's box right now, look at this. Looks like a workman's box.
I know, but they get jiggled around and...
Mine don't look like that. Thanks.
They've been in there for years, also.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
So you've got this background, and then you can use the same pen or different pens, and you can then go in and add your brush lettering, which is really, really nice because you get that sheen, but it matches in with the colours that you already used
nice.
as well.
It's really nice.
And you can see that even though it's water-based and it's colour on colour and things like that, it just layers up really, really nicely. So let's have a quick go of this and see whether there's a difference. So we're just going to put my colour down. We're going to spray it first. Jess, is that watercolour pad in here?
Yeah, I used it yesterday.
No, I've used the last sheet in there.
Oh, did you get a new one?
Yeah, it's on the shelf here.
Oh, this one. Do you want a sheet?
Yeah, please. I went out to the warehouse.
I get so scared pulling sheets out of these new pads. Depending on how you do it, it stresses me out. I don't want them falling apart.
So let's pick that up and see how it works. So obviously it reacts with the water a little bit more. So you get that different colours that are in the pearlescent powders.
Yeah.
But it does work.
It does work. You can mix and match them. There you go.
If you see here, if I move this around, you've got a really nice sheen. Let me try and get it.
Like that concentrated shimmer.
Yeah, I can see it.
I feel like you can see it a little bit.
Can you see it just on this?
Yeah.
When I do that?
You can see it just glistening.
It's really, really nice.
Yeah, it's really good, that.
But this is really nice here as well. I'm just
Okay.
admiring my backgrounds. Okay, that's everything for now. Do you want to do a bit of Q&A?
Q&As.
Q&A.
Can we use the metallic markers on glass?
Yes, I think you can, but I have to stress, it is going to take forever to dry. And when I say forever, I mean at least 3 or 4 days. And even then,
Would you suggest, if you're going to use them on glass, using like a Mod Podge or a sealant spray?
yeah, you could possibly do that. Like, you could possibly leave it to dry for like a day or two.
Yeah.
See how tacky it is first, and
Yeah.
then seal it with something. Yeah.
Do
Maybe
not
like
use it in the dishwasher though.
No, maybe like a spray one would work better.
Yeah.
Because then you're not actually going over the wet.
Yeah.
So, yes, they will go down. I'm trying to think if we've got anything to hand that. I mean, I
No,
can.
we've got Perspex, but I don't think that will
No.
show as well. We also have the question of Mirri, and can we show it being used on Mirri and on acetate as well?
Yeah, we can do that in the next section if you want. We'll just do a section on like materials.
Perfect. Next question.
Yep.
Crickets, silhouette machines, scan and cuts. Will they work in your machines? This was a question that we got emailed about yesterday as well.
The answer is I don't know, because I don't think it will. I'm thinking about my Joy at home. It is quite a thinner, I feel like it's a thinner one, but I know that you can get
You
different.
can get adapters, can't you?
adapters,
So I
yeah.
think if you have a machine like that, it would be a case of seeing if they work. I know
Yeah.
my mum's done it a lot with things that she's like invitations or
Yeah.
things that she's not wanted to write, but she's wanted them in really nice pens. She's used it in her Cricut. And again, it's just a case of buying the adapters, making sure that the pen fits properly in those adapters.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it would go with like writing. I know that these on metallic, like you can get metallic markers And I know that there's markers that out there on the market where they have that pump action. And with ones like that,
acrylic
they
ones.
kind of like flood. So
No,
they're not necessarily very good for your machine.
So if I hold this on here, it kind of doesn't flood.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So it will do this really nicely, and it'll just keep going. Do you know what I mean? So I think it will.
As long as you've got the correct adapters.
Does anybody in the comments know what sort of width the pen needs to be?
The barrel.
Because then...
See, I think you can get different ones though. If you're just going to put it straight into your machine, that would depend on the barrel.
Yeah.
But you can then get different adapters that sit inside the machine that hold different sizes pens, because you can do it with like gel pens, you can do it with biro pens, you can do it with anything, can't you? So we haven't tested that out. If anyone would like to in the machines, they can. Sam says universal pen holder for the scan and cut. They look like they would go in.
Yeah.
So I think it's just going to be a trial and error. It's not something that we have done, but I would say as long as you've got the correct adapters to make sure they fit in your machines, it would work. So there you go. Next question: do they fit in our storage boxes?
Oh, which ones? These ones?
We've got those ones, haven't we? But then I think our clip and lock storage is different sizes. I think it's a little bit wider.
They won't fit in these ones.
Let me go get you one of
Natalie's on the run to go and get some stuff. Storage for this. See, I would always put them back into the plastic box. I've got mine over there, but it's got the colours on it, which is why I would keep that.
We've got stuff in these already, so I've just had to get whichever one was closest.
Stackable storage?
Yeah.
They're
wider,
fit
aren't
in there.
they? So they'll definitely fit in these.
Yeah. So they'll easily fit in your stackable storage. And this is the thinner one.
Yes.
And that's all the
very,
pens
very
and the
one.
gold and silver. And it works really nicely.
So there you go. They will fit in your
storage.
clip lock storage. Not yet on the website, I don't think. Coming soon though, I want to say.
Is Mirri busy tomorrow?
She's very busy tomorrow. She's got loads of stuff on tomorrow.
With certain things?
Potentially.
Yeah.
I've told people yesterday, my name's not Dan Newhouse. I'm not spoiling the secrets.
Well, yeah.
Next question. Can you paint them onto a stamp and then use them like ink?
Yes, you can. So we can do that.
Nice.
So in here, let me go through the rest of the techniques. I showed you half of it. So colour in with a water brush. Yes.
Sorry. I'm busy.
She's doing comments, she's replying to
know,
people,
she's
she's
just
messaging
everywhere.
other people.
So this is the technique that Amy did, where you colour the surface of your stamp. So you can see here, just colour the surface of the stamp, and then it stamps beautifully. And I will show you this in a second. And we'll show you on the black as well, because I think it works really, really nicely. Then you've got a section on your brush lettering. So this is where your practice sheets come in really nicely with this. This one was done by Rebecca actually, so she did the wording, and then I just used the same colours and created that background, and you can see how beautifully they blend together, but how vibrant they are as well. Then you have got lettering using both ends of the marker, so you've got the brush lettering with your brush end, but then using that fine sort of bullet nib for your sort of smaller words as well, so that works really nicely. And this section is going to be using your different cardstock. So you've got your black cardstock, and you can see how vibrant this is on your black cardstock. You've got your craft card, which is just beautiful, beautiful. And you can see on this close-up image, you might not be able to see actually on the camera, but the sort of silver sheen comes through really, really nicely. We've seen this card model. This is on parchment, it works really nicely, we can show you that. This is on the Mirri card, so Anne-Marie created this, it's on the black Mirri. Again, I have to stress, you have to leave this to fully dry for about a day. maybe a little bit longer. However, it is tacky within like half an hour. So if you're careful, you can sort of complete your card and then put it to one side and finish it off and sort of leave it to dry that way, or just put it to one side, leave it to dry, and then come back to it the next day and finish that off. You've got your acetate. This works exactly the same way as the Mirri. Leave this to dry. However, I did these butterflies. I coloured them in. I probably left them for an hour, maybe 2 hours, and they were still tacky, but I was able to manipulate them, glue them down, and now they are fully dry. Like to touch, they're not tacky in any way. So it does take, it's because it's water based. So these techniques, you have to bear in mind that they are water based. So there's that. There's ribbon, so you can be coordinating your ribbon to your project. We've got peel-offs, so we're going to look at peel-offs, colouring those.
Nice.
And then this section, I think this is probably my favourite section. So doing that smooshing technique that we did before, which is really, really nice. And then all Anne-Marie's done is embossed it with our stars embossing folder.
Oh,
and then coloured all the individual stars afterwards.
Nice.
Which is really, really nice. This one's really nice. This is just literally drawing lines. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can see how wobbly these are. And then you've got your flowers and leaves that we'll come to. And then you've got your whole doodling as well. So lots and lots of ideas. Hopefully that's answered some of your questions.
I think we'll go on with the second part of the show.
Yeah.
I've got more questions.
That's fine.
But if we carry on asking questions, we'll be here till about 3 p.m.
That's fine.
I mean, we've got nothing else to do.
No.
But hey ho. So let's have a look at some other items we have got coming up for you. I do have to let you know as well, Jess threw a post-it note my way, but I've still not had time to say it. Your gold and silver pens are actually on a twofer.
Oh, I thought you were going to say sold out then. Oh. I just had like a little mini heart attack or something.
Instead of them being £3.99 each, you can get any 2 packs for £6. So if you want to be bundling up on those, you absolutely can do. And you can save yourself a little bit of money as well. You'll be saving around about £1.99 on those ones. Prize rollover, because we don't want you to forget about that. It's a whopping prize this week. We have got so many brand new products, things that have actually sold out and we do not have available for you to buy are included in this massive prize rollover. All you have to do is place an order with us during Members Week to be in with a chance of winning £500 worth of hunky-dories festive goodies. Your blockbusters in there, we've got little books in there, there's sold out stamps in there, there's trim me insert pads that are also sold out and we don't know when they're going back on the machines because it's busy over here. Yeah. There's so much included in that for you, so make sure you are in it to win it. All you have to do is buy something this week. Right, we've gone through all of those sort of like essential card and papers that we've been using, so we've got them on the show for you. Of course, they are also on double discount, which is awesome. Starting off with our Superior stamping card in Midnight Black. If I can tell anyone anything today that is actually useful, it is to buy this because we never have this in stock anymore.
Well,
this is something that we cannot keep in stock.
And I was like, Adam, this needs to be in stock when these pens launch. It has to be. So, yeah, we've got it.
Especially in stock for this launch. How long it lasts depends on how much you buy of this, but it is double discount right now. Should be $9.99. You are going to receive 25 sheets in here of your black card. This is a really nice cardstock. It's got a black core as well. Yeah. So depending on how you use it, if you're die cutting with it, you're going to have that black core. $9.99, $7.99 if you're a Diamond member for your black card. Craft card. Now this is a huge bundle. This is 30 sheets of your craft card. You can get this right now for $7.99. Same price.
I know.
Same price as this. An extra 5 sheets, but you're going to pay the same price.
The whole
so good,
whole
isn't
day
it?
is just
also another thing
craziness.
that we can't keep in stock. Craft card. So these 2 items, make sure you get them before they go out. Next we have our Dove White Parchment. There's loads of projects using parchment. We absolutely love parchment projects here as well. They look absolutely stunning. Again, same price, £7.99 for your parchment. You're going to get 24 sheets in here, and it is such a great sort of like base for using these metallic markers with, creating that sort of beautiful stained glass effect with your cards as well. So if you want to get that, you can do. And then your watercolor pad of card, which I would say is your cardstock of choice for using your new metallic markers. So your watercolor pad of card, this you can get for £9.59. What a random price that one is. 12 sheets of your watercolor card that you're going to receive in here. It is professional grade watercolor card. It took us so long to find a watercolor card again that worked as well as our previous one did, because we did buy some in, and it had been changed with manufacturers, and it just didn't do the job properly, and we were like, no, we are not selling that. It does not do what it should say, what it says it does. So if you want to get your hands on this, £9.59 if you're a Diamond member. Again, double discount across all of these fantastic items. I'm going to show you some more really cool things that we've got, and then we're going to go back to Stace. So this is a Stace card that does that colouring in technique, colouring in the lines with that beautiful stamp for you there. This gorgeous card made by Lisa has been used with parchment to colour in our Christmas rose die. It looks absolutely beautiful on there. This little gift bag as well has also been used, and this is actually a stamp. This is one of our essential stamp backgrounds, so you can see how you can stamp with these markers, and I love the fact that you can like mix up all the dots that we've got on there. Again, I think this is another watercolouring technique, so colouring in the stamp and then stamping this directly onto your watercolour cardstock looks beautiful. Colouring in your black card with your peel-offs, really nice finish on that one. Another gorgeous watercolour card created there. This one has been done by Kim. I love this design that Natalie's created. So she's actually used a die, placed the die over, coloured the pattern in, and then removed the die off the top to leave you with this gorgeous, fantastically beautiful stained glass window effect. It's absolutely phenomenal, that card. We've got cards that showcase using your embossing powder and then colouring these designs in. That gives it a completely different look. And then of course using it through your stencils and all of your masks is going to be perfect as well. They're absolutely phenomenal cards. We've got some elements in here that you colour in like your dies as well to create that like faux sort of enamel look with your big dies. And then I have to show you some of these because our incredible Rebecca in the marketing team, she does all of the media things. So she's helped Stace a lot with sort of like finalising the handbook, getting it to print. She does all of our magazines for us here. She has the best hidden talent, I think.
It's just amazing.
Anyone in this office.
She is.
And we've got some good talents out there.
But she is
that people don't know.
Brush lettering queen.
She's so good. And she did some of these fantastic designs for us, all freehand, by the way, that she's created here. But look how stunning these are. Gorgeous.
So
that as a card.
I know.
I would love to receive that. It's beautiful. She's done ones for Christmas, so mixing and matching those designs. And you can be creating cards like this if you follow that brush lettering guide that you can download as well. Look at these ones. Look at the ombre on that first one. How incredible is that?
But also look at the shine on them.
They
look,
are
the silver is shining
you can
beautifully.
See just how much that shines in the light when it catches that light up top. It is absolutely gorgeous. The shimmer, the shine. We've also, oh my goodness, look at this.
I know. They're just on another level.
Look at this.
It is so good.
I sit next to her when she's doing it, and I'm just like,
Are you in awe watching her?
how do you do
Because
that?
she's just freehand doing it, isn't she? It's absolutely incredible. And this one as well.
I love
Look at
this one.
that. With that
It's so
ombre.
cute.
These would make the best cards. And right now you can get what have we got? We've got 12, 13, 14, 15 pens and your handbook.
Yeah.
You're a diamond member for less than £20. Chloe said in the comments, that means that your book is around £1 to £2.
Yeah.
You're paying for your pens, you're not paying for your book.
Yeah.
It is absolutely mental. There's so much love coming in for these brand new markers. Got more questions that we haven't yet answered. We will get through to them, but let's go back to Stacey for the second part of our Wisdom Wednesday.
So the free downloads on the website, I've just printed it off on normal copier paper, and these ones actually come like an off grey.
Yes.
So then you can colour over them as they are. But I thought that we could put some parchment over and then go over them that way. So with brush lettering, the one thing that the rules of it is you want thick strokes going down and then thin strokes going up. Once you've got that practice of going up and down and up and down, you're fine. But this sheet does that with you. So you practice your downstrokes, then you practice your downstrokes with your upstrokes, then you do your sort of curves, and then you start sort of changing the strokes into different shapes, ready for when you do your lettering. So you can print that and do it time and time again until you are happy. But what we can do is place this over, and this is on our parchment, and you want to get it as smooth as possible, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with just doing it bit by bit, like this. And you want to kind of like lift the pen for your lighter strokes.
Yeah.
And then go quite heavy coming down.
This, what you're doing here now actually works really nicely with a question we did have earlier from Lynn that says, how firm are the brushes? Because she struggles with the looseness of the water brush pens.
The looseness.
Like, because your water brush pens are they're not sort of like firm at all, are they?
No, so this,
I'd say
I would say
your
the
brush
end,
markers.
the end of it is very sort of flexible, but the actual, if you're doing sort of strokes, as in like this, it is very, very firm. You can press quite hard with that. But obviously it's not as fine as the brush, as the fine liner on the brush pens. So you can use this for colouring if you're not keen on the brush end as well. But that is on the parchment. All we've done is gone over it and just leave that to dry. It's already pretty dry. It's just the thicker strokes that need it. But you can be tracing over all of those sentiments, and then you can scale these down as well. You don't even need to take them into your design spaces.
Yeah.
On your print settings, you should have a bit that says scale. If you just change that to like 30%, it'll scale it down quite a bit. If you want to scale it up, just change it to like 120%, and it'll print it bigger. So that is on your parchment. Let's do that stamping technique. So I've got the butterfly stamp. We're just going to go in. Let's change the colour actually, so you can actually see some of the different colours. I would go in with the brush nib and use it sort of quite flat. You don't want to do this because you want that surface of the pen. You want it to be
flooded, don't you, with your stamp?
And just go around and colour all of that in. And then we'll stamp it on the parchment first.
Do you have to be quite quick?
No.
Ooh, nice.
So that's on the parchment. Let's bring in some of the black. And let's do the same technique. But
I wondered whether it would dry as you put it onto
it does
your
dry.
stamp.
But if you are doing it sort of bit by bit, then use your stamping press. And then you can just, like if it's a larger stamp, you can just do a bit at a time.
That's a good idea.
But this looks really, really cute in the blue. Look at this.
Nice.
Because you get that sheen as you go around it. So let's just do a different colour as well. So show you a few different colours on the black.
some quick answers to some questions that don't necessarily require Stacey. Are these new colours? They are brand new colours, brand new pens as well. We have never done metallic markers before at Hunky Dory, so they are brand new metallic marker pens. So that should answer your question. We have a question about whether we're going to get our Ink Me 100 sheets of Ink Me Megabyte. It's not in stock. Is it something that will come back?
It's not in stock.
We'll look into that one, because normally our 100 sheets is an offer. So it's normally a special deal price that we do as part of a like a deal here. But we're going to ask the question. Another question we have is, are the numbers on the pens the same as the numbers on the pencils and other pens that you have? They work in the same way. So like Stacey says, when you go through the handbook, if you're wanting to recreate a card and it says colour number, I don't know, let's work, colour number 208, then 208 refers to your metallic markers. It doesn't work the same. It's not that every single red has the same colour throughout all of our Prism products. They're all slightly different. So the numbers on these pens refer to the colours that we have in our metallic markers. It doesn't transfer to pencils or alcohol markers or anything like that. And then another question we had was, can you use these pens on the pages of your Build a Bouquet pad at the back, the white ones? Absolutely, you can do.
So you can see I tried the gold and the silver, and they just stand out really, really nicely. Look at this. I love them.
Oh, I love that. That's really cool.
And that's on your black. We've just done the sort of tealy, bluey colour onto the craft. So let's try the sort of copper colour and see what this looks like. But I could literally spend all day just doing all sorts. So it's slightly muted because it's on the craft card, but you can still see it. It's like it's almost like...
I like that though. That's really nice.
Like a metallic watermark.
That's so cool.
It's really nice. You see the sheen there. But I love it.
The sheen shows a lot when you use it on the black and the craft card. I think it definitely
it definitely pops.
Most.
More so on the craft and the black. So Mirri, let's do the black because we've not shown that yet. So like I said, this will go on really nicely, but it just takes a little bit of time to dry. So you can do things like this, and it just works exactly the same as any other cardstock.
You're not gonna show up the shine as much
because
you've got that
the Mirri
shine in the Mirri.
Yeah.
But it is nice to know that you can use them on the Mirri, because alcohol markers are the only thing that work on Mirri. However, I do find that when you put your alcohol markers on Mirri, it kind of dulls the colour. Yeah. Whereas with these pens, it's not going to do that.
So this in the back, this one was done by Amy. And these are the Mirri alphabet.
Mirri alphabets.
And she's coloured each one a different colour, and then just used the Mirri in like underneath as well. So this is how vibrant they are on that gold Mirri. Obviously,
they look so good.
Just stress you have to leave it to dry. But write in messages. How often, as a teenager, did you have a metallic pen to write your cards
Everyone
with?
in the comments have said metallic. So I use them for my Christmas cards. Use them for special cards or
how nice
invitations.
Would that be to write all your greetings and stuff with your metallic markers?
So good.
And you can draw with them. So if you like drawing, you can absolutely do that. What else was I going to show you? Oh, the peel-offs. So personally, I would go with silver, but like we've just shown you on the gold, it works absolutely fine. But what you can do is colour your metallic markers.
Oh, so you're colouring it before you take it off. That's a good idea.
I would, yeah. Because you can go around and you can use whichever end that you want.
Does it take a little bit longer to dry with your peel-offs because of that metallic finish?
It takes a little bit longer, but not as long as like
Not
the
as level as
acetate.
acetate and Mirri.
No. So we can actually leave this to dry and see how quickly it dries, because I'm sure it's pretty quick. But the nice thing is that now your peel-offs can become full colour peel-offs, because you can colour each section. So you can go over all of this as one, and we won't do all of it because there is still plenty to show you. But let's say we do all of that.
Remember, if you're watching and you have any questions at all about what you can use these pens on, how other different techniques that you'd maybe like to see throughout the show as well, comment and let us know, and we will ask Stacey.
I probably should have picked a smaller one to work with, but it's fine. It goes on beautifully.
Nice.
Let's get this end on first. Obviously you will have a little bit more time than I do. We're just trying to get through as many things as possible today. But yeah, I can feel that it's tacky, so, but we can leave it and see
what it feels like
quickly.
later.
Yeah. But now you've got coloured peel-offs, which
So
is
good.
which is just opens your peel-offs up even more.
Yep.
The other thing that you can do is, if you didn't want to do it that way, is go in and colour inside your peel-offs,
Nice.
which is another beautiful way of doing it.
I think as well, like a top tip would be if you're wanting to colour in your peel-offs like this, but you kind of can't see where the lines are as easily, is to use the back of one of your foam pad sheets. So take your peel-off off, put it on the back of a foam pad sheet.
Oh yeah.
Colour it in then so you can actually see like the
Yeah.
detail of your peel-offs, and then you can take it off there easily and put it on your project.
Yeah. So these are the die cut butterflies that I used in that project in the handbook.
Yeah.
And all I did for this is colour it in. And I sort of went from the body and went outwards. But once it's dried, you can't really see any of the lines. But all I did was do this and then leave it to dry. And then you get this sort of like stained glass colour that comes through.
It looks so good.
So beautiful. What else was I going to show you? You can obviously use them for your mask.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to quickly show that? I did bring one in. I'm sure there was something else I was going to do. Did somebody ask a question? Or I covered everything?
I think we've covered most things. We've answered some of the other questions I was actually going to ask after this bit, with what you've already done as well. So we don't have any questions right now.
So with your mask, what you want to do is not go all the way up to the edge too much, because the ink will kind of seep underneath. So just go up to the edge.
Kind of you would with your line colouring.
Don't sort of, I would do it quite quick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you get less ink around there, but you can colour them in, which is really nice. But then, because you can overlay the colour, you can then come in with your centre and colour that in, and it just works so beautifully.
I love that. Especially like going back over as well and like ombre in those flowers. That's going to look so nice.
So nice.
Do you know what as well? With your Christmas masks that we did with the letters and the ones that we brought out with the texture pastes.
Yeah.
They're going to look stunning with these
Amy
pens.
did one on Hobby Maker with the joy.
She did.
It
yes,
was so
that looks
nice.
so good.
So yeah, go and go back and watch the Hobby Maker shows as well.
Okay.
But unless there's any other questions, I think we've
No more
covered.
questions just yet. Just lots of love for you, Stacey. Loads of people saying, I've never thought of all of these things. Stacey, you've thought of everything. Congratulations, well done. Fiona says, Stacey, this is a game changer. Lynn says, you are blowing my mind. That isn't your mum either. Just to put it in, it is another Lynn. Right, let me show you the rest of what we have to show you. I'm going to remind you of the Win It Weekly competition question. Because this week is mega. Not only have we got double discount, but we've got double the amount of prizes and double the giveaways as well. So you could win our Premier Craft Tools bundle. That's going to give you your divider storage case, your 8x8 cutting mat, your pen, your 3 scissors, and your die brush. All we need to know is poinsettias are native to which country? Is it A, Poland, B, New Zealand, or C, Mexico? Like, share, and comment, and we'll announce the winners on Friday's show. The next part of the show, we've got some other bits and pieces, things that Stacey's already used, things that you will definitely need to add to your basket as well. The first being our water brush trio. So if you're wanting to do any of that fantastic watercolor effects with your metallic markers, because they are a water-based pen, these are fantastic. You fill them up with water and they have little like areas where you can push the valves, and it's going to release as much water as you put pressure on there. There's 3 different nibs as well, so you've got the really big nib on here, you've got the super fine nib, which is great for all of your fine line detail, and then you've got like a medium size one as well. But a pack of 3, $7.99. Again, double discount on these items. It's crazy. We've then got our spray bottles, which you've seen used a lot today to sort of like spray on top of the metallic markers to create that fantastic effect, like so you can paint with them, spritz in. And this is another thing as well. If you put it onto your watercolor card and then you spritzed directly over the top, would it create like an effect? I'm trying to think. Like, I think you can do it with your pencils. You can spritz in. It kind of like, it's a bit effervescent with your pencils because of the pigment and the way that your pens and pencils are made. But can you do that with your pens? She's gonna try. Yeah, she's gonna try.
I'm doing it.
Let Stacey try, and then she can show you once she's sort of like had a go at that. £4.99 for those. You get 2 in there as well, so they are really fantastic. But today is all about our brand new hero product, something that I don't think is going to be around.
No,
We've not. It's gonna sell out before we want it to. I can assure you on that. £24.96 to get everything that we have brand new on the show today. That includes your 12 colour assortment metallic markers. It is also going to include your gold and silver packs. You get 2 of our double-ended pens in these packs. They should be £3.99 on their own. And then your fantastic handbook, which is going to have all of the knowledge that Stacey is sharing with us today. £9.99. It's a mini Stacey in your pocket when she's not around. That's what this handbook is. And I would like to say, as one of Stacey's friends, a little bit annoying.
Thanks.
But this won't be, because she's not actually there. It's just all of her non-annoying side in a book.
Yeah.
All of the stuff we need to hear from Stacey.
Yeah, Natalie gets the rest of it.
I get the rest of it.
Yeah.
So if you want to get your hands on these, you absolutely can do. It's an incredible deal. Your book is $9.99. We take that off. That is giving you the rest of these products for less than £10. Less than £10 for 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pens. You're paying less than £10 for the rest of it. Or you're paying for the pens and you're getting the book for like £1. However you want to see it, this is an absolutely incredible deal. Remember, you can also buy your colour assortment. They are currently on double discount, is £11.99. That is less than £1 a pen for your colour assortment. All the pens have got a brush nib and a fine nib on each, so you've got those as well. And then of course your gold and your silver. If these are going to be ones you're going to use all the time, stock up on these because these will fly. You get 2 pens in each, They are £3.99 per set. However, if you buy any 2 packs, that could be 2 gold, 2 silver, 1 of each, £6. So you're saving £1.99 getting them in that deal as well. Let me show you some more cards, and then we're going to go back to Stacey for more demos. This is really pretty.
This is so nice.
Lisa's created this one, and this is actually an acetate sheet from one of our collections which has flowers on, and then she's just coloured them all in. It's absolutely stunning, and I love how some of them are fully coloured, some of them have got that gorgeous like ombre feel to them. It is absolutely gorgeous. We've got this.
Just to be sure, if you touch the back of that, it's not tacky in any way, is it?
No, but she's coloured the front. No, not tacky in any way.
No. So
Fully
once
dry.
it's fully dried, you just
Fully
have to
dried.
give it a little bit of time. But once it's fully dried, it's not tacky
It's
in any way.
incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love this little one. So cute, and it
So
really
cute.
showcases off ombre and those colours together, which looks stunning. This is beautiful as well. This card has been made by Natalia. She's used it on the snowflake, but then she's actually heat embossed over the top of it.
I know, it's
so let it
so
dry,
nice.
heat emboss over the top of it. It looks stunning. That with your gold and silver will actually make your die cuts look like actual like metal words on your cards. This is beautiful. So this is actually colouring ribbon as well. So if you use your ribbon and you're wanting to match it to the colour that you've used, you can absolutely do that. Another beautiful one here, coloured in and then stamped over, again with those beautiful silhouette stamps. We love that one, creating backgrounds for your dice to sit over. This is pretty as well, with that gold, the yellow and the green sort of colour tones from your pens.
Yeah.
And then another gorgeous effect here by Lisa, using it with her stamps. This one has been heat embossed. Heat embossing it is going to give you more of a channel for your colouring, so you might find that a little bit easier as well. And then that card from the book as well, showing you how to colour in, and then you can obviously colour and stamp over it as well. So loads of different techniques there. We have to say a huge thank you to Anne-Marie, Amy, Kat, everyone on the design team as well, Natalia, Lisa, Kim made cards for us, didn't we? But also Stacey, because finding these pens, choosing the colours for these pens, writing this handbook has all been down to Stacey's incredible brain. Let's go back to Stacey though for our last demo. And because it's Members Week, we've been doing something different this week.
I know, well, I'm going to do that.
We'll be doing our little sketchbooking challenge. So we're going to do another demo with these, and then we're going to move on.
Yeah, I'm just doing this answer technique that you asked
Sorry.
for. So I sort of scribbled it down and did this, and this is a really nice effect.
Oh, I love that.
Look
So
at
you've
this.
literally just scribbled it and then spritzed it.
Yeah, so I've just done these,
That's
but I've left it to dry, so I'm
nice.
just going to see how it reacts, whether it reacts the same.
Once it's dried.
But I don't think it does, because it was instant when I did it before. So that's obviously when it's dried, and it's...
And you spritz it, it's not going to work.
No, but I'm pretty sure if I got my water brush out now...
Oh, Jess has done some magic as well. For everyone asking for the 100 sheet pack of Ink Me, it's on the website right now. The code is Stamp119. Your price is currently £15.99 because your double discount is included on there. We have less than 10. So if you want it, get on the website right now and buy it. It will not be long. That is all we've got. The watercolour pad's gone.
What?
No, that can't be real life.
No, that's not
Someone
okay.
message Samantha. We need to get that sorted. I
So
love that.
This is dry.
Yeah.
So it doesn't move as much,
No.
even with the water brush.
It is going a little bit, but it's
So-
definitely not moving out.
It does move. It's just it's what I
dried.
said before. It's water based, but
Yeah.
with different rules.
Yeah.
So if you want to do your colouring, you need to do it while they're sort of still drying. So if you do this and then move the colour, it's going to blend really, really nicely, and you can see.
So you've got to hit it straight away.
Yeah. So if you colour in like your stamps, just do a little bit and brush,
Yeah.
a little bit and brush
Really
rather
good,
than
really good
colour it
idea
all.
of using your stamping press for that as well.
Yeah. So that is that question answered. Let's move this out of the way. I've got so much on my desk, it's untrue. And then we're going to get into that the scrapbook.
I'm excited
And we're going to bring
for
in
this. Are you going to be using your pens in the scrapbook at
a little
all?
bit, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know how obvious it'll be on camera, but we'll give it a go.
I love this. Diane says everyone needs a Stacey in their pocket.
Natalie doesn't. Natalie would hate that, I think.
No. I'm excited for 10 months away from Stacey, if I'm honest.
No, you're not.
It probably won't be 10 months. She'll be around my house.
I
As
do
much as
like
we can.
it. Natalie comes in sometimes, and something might have happened, because she's a little bit hormonal. But we didn't say that.
I just cry a lot, okay?
You cry a lot, and then Dan tells you, "Do you need to get Stacey to tell you to stop crying?"
It's because if people are nice to me when I'm crying, I just cry more. Whereas you tell me
No,
mean things.
I just tell you to stop crying and get on with it.
You're mean about me, so that makes me not cry because I'm like, oh, she's not being nice.
It's just funny when Dan like, "Do we need to ring Stacey?"
Could be crying over anything. Could be cereal.
Yeah, she does.
Milk.
She does do that. There's been a lot.
Just in the shop in general.
I feel like I'm a little bit pregnant just by being with you all the time. Okay, so we're going to cut our Mirri down to 8 by 8 because that is the size of the scrapbook pages that we're doing. I'm going to bring in that club gift, and I've brought in this card stock, which is really nice. I'm going to cut this down to 7 3/4, and we're going to cut the bottom off to the same. So we've got that in the top corner, like so, which is just really nice already. I just love it. You know what I really like? I didn't realise it was Matastic until I came in today. And I was like, oh, I love a Matastic collection. So we're just going to stick that down onto here. And then I want to do something different to the other ones. So I thought we could make a little pocket.
Oh,
So
nice.
I've already cut down some of Matastic down to 7 by 8. And then I will show you what I'm going to do with it. Put that up there. Let's bring in the scoreboard. Have we got a score tool? That's the question. The big question.
It's behind you. There in this pot.
Oh, that's not behind me.
Well, it was when you weren't looking that way.
Okay, let me look at, because it's 7 by 8, I need to make sure that I do it the right way around. I did it the wrong way around before. There we go. Okay. So this is 8, but I want my 8. Yeah, no, that's right. 8 this way, 7 that way. And we're going to score at the 7 on this side.
Yeah.
And then we're going to rotate it this way. And the 1 on this side. So then we've got this little pocket here. Then we are going to cut some tabs into it. Cut some little triangles. So we can just cut that off there. We can cut that there, and we can go all the way across that corner. And then across there. So we've got our little pocket, but I want it to be triangular.
Oh, we've got some questions on how we can win the scrapbook. The scrapbook pages when they're finished. Jess hasn't decided, she's too busy. Lisa is off on holiday this week because it was her birthday at the weekend. Jess is doing lots of different things.
Yeah.
You're 2 team members down. You should only be 1. You're 2 team members down at the moment, so we will let you off. Jess and Kelly are very, very busy being 2 team members down. They've not thought about how people are going to win it, but will we give them the information on how they can win it on Monday? That's enough time for you to think about it. Yeah. Yeah, Monday morning, we're going to be giving it away, and there will be a question.
Yeah, there'll be something.
There'll be something. So on Monday, you will get the chance to win our rollover box, which all you need to do is buy something, and the giveaway for our scrapbook.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I have folded this, and when I folded it, these were kind of touching each other, so I've just cut a little bit off, so there's a little bit more of a gap there. And then for a neater finish, I always prefer to follow the cut line. And then when it's stuck onto your project and there's nothing in there, you can't see any of your workings either. So let's add this onto the scrapbook page, because we're going to add this in the corner here. And the reason why this side is slightly shorter, if it went up another inch, it would be covering this area.
Yeah, see, that's
so you
why
can do it shorter again and do it sort of quite here, but I kind of wanted that full pocket along the bottom.
Looks cute.
So let's get some red liner tape if we've got some.
Leslie's asked Stacey, can we have new colours in the paste, please?
Yeah, somebody asked this, and I think I said what colours. If you let me know what colours you've got in mind,
There you go.
we can
Reply with what
certainly
colours
look
you'd
into
like,
it.
Leslie, and we'll see if we can get that done for you.
So I've just got the red liner tape on there so it doesn't come off.
Jess, this is the question for you. Chloe says, what's the delivery times that we're currently working on? 3 to 5 days dispatch at the moment. This is what happens when we have all of these fantastic launches. We just get too busy.
It has been a very busy couple of weeks. Okay, so get it the right way around, get it in this corner. Just line that up. So now you've got your little pocket for things to go in. And then I've cut this down.
Oh, lots of questions about people and their bookmark toppers too. Sorry, Stace. Go on, I'll answer the question after.
And I've cut this the wrong size, obviously. I've cut this upside down.
You can make it work though, can't you? Why don't you put a little bit of Mirri on it? Do a matte layer of Mirri, 1/4 of an inch, it'll fit.
I don't know, because then that's a weird way as well. I didn't think about that, did I?
Yeah.
We'll use another one.
Why don't you just trim it down and then put the Mirri? Trim it to where it needs to go and then do a little bit of Mirri.
It's okay, I've got other bits.
Okay, she's got other bits.
I can use that for another card, can't I?
While Stacey's cutting that down, I will let you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Bookmark orders that have been held because they have bookmark toppers included in them are going to be going out, I want to say tomorrow. I believe, I don't think I've got my phone. I believe that the last day on the machines for the reprint is today. Message Kelly and ask Sam, when will they be finished on the machines? Because if we know when they, if we know when they're going to be finished on the machines, we know when they're going to be collated, we can let people know when they're probably going to go out. So bear with us.
How have I done that wrong again? Have I done this? You gotta laugh, haven't you?
I think it's going to be Thursday. I'm sure I looked on the...
Sorry, just looked at Kelly and Dan's bothering her.
Oh, of course he is. Back from his holiday and he's bothering everyone. He's only been back 2 days.
You know what I did?
We should send him off again.
I marked it on the wrong side.
Oh, Stacey.
So I realised I can't turn it over.
So you're going to have to do it again? Again?
Well, I've got this piece, but...
Why can't you just put the edges to it?
What?
Put your corner bit on. You need to mark the front.
Oh, yeah. I mean like that.
Yeah, just mark the front.
There's been a lot today, Natalie.
I know. Okay. We've exhausted all of your brilliance.
I know, my brain has
and now you can't
melted by all the techniques that we've had today that it's no longer working. Where's my other pencil mark on?
Lisa said she'd love a purple paste. Shall I write these down for you? Leslie says black and cream.
Black and cream. Oh, it's there. We'll get there.
Are these black glitter or are these black and cream metallics? That's also something we need to know.
We're there. We did it. Took a while, but we did it. Right. So we've got that pocket.
Oh, it's all done yesterday. So it'll be going out today.
Stop asking questions, Natalie.
I'm asking the questions
know.
that people want to know. Bookmark toppers came off the machines yesterday.
So
So,
I've got one of the
give us a
toppers
second.
from the collection, and I'm going to make it into a tag. So I'm going to add that. Definitely moved because it's on the. I would always use a the self-healing mat when I'm doing the punch because I feel like it slips.
Yeah, I feel the same.
But it's fine. We'll make it work. It's a little bit wonky, but you won't see it when it's out. So we've got this little tag that can go in, or it can go on top, whichever. So the ribbon, I brought in some ribbon to tie onto here. I'm just going to cut a strip of it. And then we can choose one of our colours. So I'm going to choose the red colour. And we're just going to go across.
It looks so good.
Because then it matches. You can just buy white or cream ribbon then, and then just colour all of your ribbon in each time you do a project. Now, if I show you the back, so this is what it looks like on the back. So if you want a stronger colour,
Do both
more of a-
sides.
yeah, do both sides.
Lisa says that black glitter would be stunning.
Oh, black glitter. That is nice. Right, just leave that for there for a minute and then clean this off. We're getting there. Okay, and then before the show, I very, very quickly used this same pen, and where all the berries are, I've just added tiny little metallic sheen. You can see the difference from here to here. So we're just going to go in and finish that off. So you can just go in and add the colour. You don't have to be precise with it. You can just add little dots of it as well.
That looks so cute.
So just go around and add all your little dots in. I don't know what Natalie's doing. She's putting me off because she's walking around the room now.
We've just got a question about the club gift parchment. How many sheets is it? Because they're just, it's 16. 16, Emma. You get 4 designs, 4 of each. I will get the description changed for you. Jess, it says 8 sheets on the website. It says 4 of 4, but then it says 8 sheets. Can we get that changed? Is it Kelly job? Kelly!
And then there's like some little snowfall coming in from this corner. So I've just gone over the white areas with my silver pen just to add. Then added more around here just to lift it all a little bit.
Like it.
So you can add as much or as little as you want, but that's all in there. So that is our little bit here. Let's cut this down. Then I like to fold this over. I can't remember which way round it is, but instead of a bow, I like to pull it through like this. I think it's nicer the other way actually.
Oh, just changing it.
I know. Sorry. Go through this, go through the front. You get a nicer finish this way.
You do get a nice finish that way.
See, look. And then you can just cut these down to whatever size you want. So we've got this, and then I was going to put it inside, but I think I quite like it here.
It's quite cute on top. And then you can put other things inside.
Yeah. You can
like
put your
that.
photos or notes or tickets.
Yeah.
Or
Little book pages.
Yeah.
Throw some of them in.
We've got some little book pages we can just throw in, and then I was going to say whoever's doing it tomorrow, but I'm back tomorrow as well.
You are back tomorrow.
I am.
Stacey's super sub this week.
So we've got that beautiful topper in, and then we can just bring in lots of the other elements. So we've got the border strip, which is really nice. So let's just trim that out.
Lisa's far too excited for Halloween, Stacey, because Lisa has come back and said she now wants black, orange and purple glitter paste so she can use them for Halloween.
Let's just mark that with a pencil because I want it to end at the print. Let's add this on, and I think, I don't know whether you agree, Natalie, but with scrapbooking and things like that, I think layering is the key.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't stop myself yesterday.
Oh, well, I know. I was watching you and I was like, kind of got other things to do, Natalie.
No, got nothing to do. Nothing's more important than hunky-dory shows, is it, Jess?
I don't even know what time it is. I'm not even look-
It's 11:37.
Oh, we're doing all right. Did she say, are we?
Jess is starving here. I've only eaten half
She's
my
had
breakfast.
snacks. She's had snacks. Starving.
She's preparing for... See, we just get Stacey in every day. We're all preparing for Halloween, turn into skeletons.
You two both have far too many snacks to be turning into skeletons.
Didn't have any snacks yesterday, actually, until I went to the shop at dinner time. And then I may have eaten 4 cheese strings, a pack of melon.
I feel like we need something here. Maybe we need a smaller tag.
But if you pop your little book pages in, will they not sort of like fan out?
Or just
Oh, okay, on there. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
that's
You could use the, oh no, what's the one at the top, the poinsettia? That's a smaller one as well. You could maybe like overlap
this
them.
one or this one.
That one that you just pointed at. Either or, they're both the same size, aren't they, when you pop it out? That's quite cute. Then you could overlap it if you
Yeah.
want to see the shoe. I overlap it onto the bauble one. The shoe.
The shoe.
My brain's not working, okay? I'm allowed.
I don't mind it there. We're going to go there. And I'll add a ribbon after the show because otherwise I'm going to get told off for just spending far too much time. What's this? Yeah, basically Jess will tell me off.
Lots of love for this scrapbook page though. Chloe Ivy says that this page is lush. And I think they're all going to work so nicely together.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And then I did have, oh yeah I do. I've got some little book pages.
Nice.
And it's got a shoe on it as well.
One's got a shoe.
Yeah, and then we
Everyone
can
loves a
put those
Christmas
in.
shoe.
And there you go.
Nice. Awesome. Our third scrapbook page. You have to tune in tomorrow to see what else Stacey's going to do with the scrapbook page.
No idea what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm not going to
Oh,
lie.
you've got loads of things you can do tomorrow.
I've got loads of things I can do. I just haven't, my brain hasn't got
You
there
could
yet.
incorporate today's product with tomorrow's
We
product,
could.
actually.
Could do lots of things like that,
Do
yeah.
some cool writing and then some cool
Could do
other
all
things.
sorts.
We're going to have to go now.
We don't. We need to spin the wheel.
Oh, we need it. I forgot. Yes. We need... This is why Jess was rushing us. We've got so much to do on a Win It Weekly week. Right. This is a good question, actually. We are going to spin the wheel. We spin the wheel every day because it's Members Week, which is awesome. Yesterday, Bex spun the wheel. It landed on 1,000 reward points.
I saw that.
Was
amazing.
well good. So hopefully we've got the same amount of luck today. We are spinning the wheel and we are going to ask, what is your favourite Christmas colour scheme? So get thinking, what is your favourite Christmas colour scheme? And we're going to see what you could be winning. Are you ready?
Yeah.
That was a big spin. Oh, it's a concept card kit.
That's good.
It's a concept card kit.
Because you could pick a Christmas one.
You
For
could.
your Christmas card makes.
You could pick a brand new Christmas card one. That would be quite special, actually.
It would.
If you would like to win a Christmas card concept kit of your choice, or any concept card kit of your choice, to be honest, it would have to be in stock, unfortunately. Let us know which is your favourite Christmas colour scheme. Stace, what's yours?
Well, my go-to is usually purple.
Purple.
Like a purpley, silvery thing.
Yeah.
But I think if I had all the money in the world, that
Okay.
I could rebuy all my Christmas decorations, I'd probably go like a turquoise. I do like a turquoise.
Nice.
I think it's quite nice for Christmas.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Ours is a bit mixed, actually. We have we have some wooden ornaments, we have some gold ornaments, we have a little bit of rose gold in there. But we have loads of thingy ornaments, like we collect them when we go to places.
Yeah.
So we have lots of random ornaments that kind of just live on the tree.
Yeah, we've got random
Yeah.
wooden ones that I've collected over the years.
Yeah. What's yours, Jess?
I like green, white, and craft.
Oh yeah, craft is a good one. We've got loads coming through. We've got red, green and gold, traditional green and gold, pale blues and silvers, red and gold, pink and silver. Chica says she changes it every year. Nikki says I have a black tree and baby pink baubles. Nice. Pink and white, red and silver, gold and burgundy. I bet that looks quite good. Tracy's gone, not colours, but gonks and robins. It's a nice combination.
Yeah.
On Facebook as well, we've got red and gold, pink and purple, pink and silver, blue and white, teal and silver. Traditional colours, purples, lilacs we've got in here. Always gold and red. Purple and silver, it says other people. Red, green and gold. Loads and loads and loads of comments. Jess, do you have a winner?
We do on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Joy Dean.
Joy Dean, congratulations.
Silver and blue.
You said silver and blue, and you are the winner of our Spin the Wheel today. So congratulations. If you directly message us with your address details and which concept card kit you would like to be sent to you, we will get that sent out in the post today. So congratulations for winning. Now it's time for us to go. We nearly made it to 12 o'clock.
No, we
Just
didn't.
short. No, we didn't. We're close. We're close. What is coming up on the show? Loads of people were messaging in the comments, actually, asking about the brand new limited edition die.
Yeah,
We have it on the show tomorrow.
we do.
Amy had it on Hobby Maker yesterday. We have it on the show tomorrow. It's the cutest little teddy bear. Make sure you are tuned in to grab your hands on that one. And also, if you fancy learning a new hobby, Bex is back with Stacey tomorrow. And Stacey is...
I think it's Amy now, isn't it?
No. I don't think so.
I think it's Bex.
It's Bex. Because Bex was supposed to do 3 days and then I came in today.
Oh, it says Amy on here.
Oh, it does say Amy and Stacey. Who's
Oh, well,
changed this?
somebody will be with me tomorrow.
Oh, is that because... I think Bex has put in annual leave for that day, hasn't she? I think she sneakily did it the other day.
Well,
Is Amy then?
if
Amy
not,
and
it'll just be me.
And
Stacey's here, definitely.
Stacey's
Yeah.
definitely here. We're going to be doing Craft Wire tomorrow, so make sure you're tuned in for that because it is always a really cool show when we're doing our Christmas Craft Wire. And then tomorrow at Hobby Maker, Anne-Marie has got the most busiest day and also I would say probably the best day, although Amy's day was pretty epic yesterday. She's going to be there at 3 p.m. with, if you remember, our show-stoppingly good Advent House die. We have a brand new Advent Village concept card. It basically allows you to make a whole 24 advent houses. They're absolutely incredible. That is going to be on at 3 p.m. And then at 5 p.m. she has a brand new Christmas parchment show, which has sentiments, it has die cuts, it has printed elements. It's beautiful. And then at 8 p.m. that storage we were talking about earlier, back in stock.
Back in stock. Finally back in stock.
A very, very busy day on both channels tomorrow. So make sure you're here in the morning for 2 hours with Stace, and then you can be over for 3 hours with Anne-Marie on Hobby Maker. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you all again very soon.